Summer camp week 4. I've got lots of footage, so let's have less of me talking and let's get going. Let's get stuck straight into it, and I'm going to go into my sketchbook and show you some of the things that I've been doing. This week, back from holiday, I started off going to the supermarket and we treated ourselves to this lovely Normandy apple tart, which we had with cream. A bit naughty. Then the next day, I had to get loads of washing on the line. You can see my beach towel on the line. And then on Sunday, I went to this jumble sale. It was a real proper jumble sale, piled high of clothes, loads of things had fallen on the floor, and you had to have a proper rummage. I bought a few things. The next day, I was working on this commission I got. You'll see this a bit later. I had to work on this quite quickly. Next day was Hobbycraft, where I was treated to some things, and I'm going to show everything I bought there because it's my birthday coming up. And the last sketch I did, this is my cricket club, my husband and son's cricket club, and I had to go there twice yesterday to help out with some things. So that's me walking to the park, and also you can see the sea from the park there. I've been doing sketches of the flowers that I got last week at the flower farm, if you remember. I've been using my left hand and pencils and some watercolour. I also did this one. I used a lot more watercolour on this, and also my Caran d'Ache Luminance pencils. I found some quotes that I'd had from my open studio for people to use with some collage when I had a collage workshop there, so I added that in, and I'll show you that to you in a moment, the extra quotes. Use these different colour pencils, they're Caran d'Ache. They're very good at going over the top of watercolour. Here are the quotes. Look, I found this. Some of them got torn up because they were being used at a workshop that I was doing. But I love these quotes, and I thought maybe I should get these out and start using them again. And I did in this one, and I think I'll carry on. Then I said earlier I went to Hobbycraft. Here is my sweet dog at Hobbycraft. And because it's my birthday, I got treated to some things. Some new paintbrushes. I always buy cheap paintbrushes. And I'm trying out these acrylic paints just for travelling on holiday and see what they're like. They're Hobbycraft's own brand. And I got my favourite. I love fluorescent red. I like this brand, so I got some more of that. I also love this brand. How do you say it? Peebo. This red is the best red, and you can also make the best pinks from it. So I had to stock back up on some of that. I love using this. Burnt umber is a really good. I almost use it like sketching onto the easel to begin with. Got to have a good quality yellow, because yellows I find a bit challenging. They don't really stand out. So nice bright yellow and a different shade of green. Finally, fluorescent yellow, another one of my favourites. Here are my watercolours. So I got this. This is Rose. I haven't got that in my selection. A nice bright yellow, because I was running out of that in one of my watercolour palettes. White, I go through that very quickly, and I really wanted a very bright blue that I could make a turquoise out of, so I got that as well. Now I wanted to experiment how to get them in. I've never put fresh ones in before. This one I think you just slide it in, so that should be okay. You slide those down and pop those in. Should go in there like that. And then this is one I showed you that I had on holiday. I think it's going to be a bit more difficult. I'm going to need a bit of help. These seem to be glued in. So my husband helped me here with his penknife. I had to dig in there. Not too difficult, and it came out. So there we go, it just pops back in. I'm really pleased that I've worked that out, that it's a standard size. Finishing off, I thought I'd show you a few more things that I've done. I've been having paper bags next to me when I'm painting and using the excess paint onto these. So they're going to be for later in the year when I have another sale. I've painted the front cover of another sketchbook. I've got a little bit more work to do on this, and this is going to be one for really quick sketches of the flowers that I showed you last week, because they're still going strong. And this actually is my son's old book from his reception class, completely empty. It doesn't seem to ever be used. I think it's reception class. It's coming back to me now, so I can use it. And he's, if you think about reception class, that's when you start school. He's now finished school and going to be going to university, so that's been in my cupboard for a while. Then I spoke about the commission that I had, and I thought I'd just hold up some of these here because I'm going to have spares of these. Obviously the person who's commissioned them gets the first choice, but then I might pop these on my website. And I do have a website, if you haven't had a look on there, where I mainly sell my greeting cards, but I might start putting on some artwork. Last week I said I was doing landscapes of the local area, and I haven't shown you guys this one. It's not finished yet. People sometimes get confused why there's pink in my paintings. That's the underpainting that I do with a really bright colour so that it pops through in places and gives a little interest. If you see large blocks of it, it means those areas aren't finished. But this is Old Lee, with the pubs across to Kent, and then you can see the church and the town. The town is at the top of the hill. There, no, it's not finished. I just wanted to share it. And that's everything for today. Thanks for watching, and please can you share this. If you think somebody would be interested, there might be something in here that people would like, please share. See you next week.